No, you are not watching the same video twice. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Rebecca, I'm 28 and I live in Newcastle, and you are reporting for Beauty. So today I'm testing out the Bperfect Perfect Primer Fizz Primer. That's what it looks like there. And doing a quick little base tutorial, like my everyday base for you. So are you interested? Yes? No? If you are, do keep on watching. Okay, so I've got half of an eye look on because I'm filming something else. Anyway, I digress. Thought I'd do a little quick video on the Bperfect Cosmetics Perfection Primer for the face. So I've already ripped the top off. I have had a little touch of it on my hand. Just look. It is what it is. I haven't used it on my face or anything like that. I don't have any moisturiser on, nothing. I have a clean face and that is it. So this is a silky smooth face primer enriched with camellia oil, vitamin A and vitamin E. This primer is specifically formulated to mattify and minimise the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles and pores, as well as improving makeup coverage. Lightly fragranced. I can already tell you by swatching it on my hand, lightly is not the word for the fragrance on this, but we move. That's what the box looks like there, and it's in a little tube. So sorry, this is going to look well loved. That's my eye primer, that's my face primer, just a little comparison, and I like that the bottles are similar. The pump lid, the pump does not come with a lid, so I'm assuming I can like screw this up. So before, I actually couldn't get it to pump out. Am I being stupid here? I've broken the pump on this already. Am I being stupid? Am I missing something on how to open this? No. Do I need to unscrew it something or something? Oh, there we go. So that's how it comes out on my hand there. It's clear and smells like cocoa butter. So it does have dimethicone in it, that'll blur. It has retinol. Interesting. Okay, so just onto my bare skin. Here's my finger. I'm going to start where I have my most problem areas, which is my cheek pores. I'll do it on one half of my face, then show you. What it looks like. Oh god, the smell is very sweet. Very sickly smell. It's not bad. Just for record, I am oily. I am blemish prone. So mattifying, pore refining, all of that shit is exactly what I want to hear. So that side, then that side. So it definitely feels very smooth, but I'm not sure if it looks. It does look a bit smoother, actually. My pores do look a bit smoother. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to do a couple more pumps. I think I've used way too much of this. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Apparently, this improves the coverage of foundation. I don't know how that's possible. But I can really see on my nose that it's blurred. I'm not sure if that's picking up on camera at all. God, the smell is really strong. It's like buttercream, actually, like vanilla buttercream. It's not stinging my face like some fragranced products will. Okay. Right, I just realised I did not prepare a sponge. So we are using a slightly dry sponge to do my foundation look. Nobody's perfect. And I'm not spraying it with Urban Decay All-Nighter because I'm not rich. Foundation, what am I going to use? Okay, you know what? I'm going to use the foundation that I use for work every day, which is my Huda Beauty Stick Foundation, and I wear this in the shade Latte, 300N Latte. So this is a buildable from sheer to full coverage, completely natural finish, so it's not matte and things like that. So I'm just going to lightly fragranced. My arse is this lightly fragranced. And actually, it doesn't really matter that I haven't got a sponge ready because this gets applied with a brush. This is this one. I'm just gonna do my thing, which is buff it in. Maybe I should have done one side with and one side without, but we move, we move. Okay. I did not put the normal amount on that I would for it to be full coverage. I used a little bit less. And I do think that the coverage on this looks a bit better. And this actually does look really smooth. Okay. You have my attention. You have my attention. It feels nice. My skin feels nice. It feels like I put moisturiser on, but not in a sticky way. I'm just going to build up the coverage where I need it. And actually for work, I don't usually build this up to full coverage anyway, so. This is a very natural finish foundation. Just looks like it's very skin-like finish, which is what I really love about it, especially for work. I'm just going to grab my little Bare Minerals concealer. I do have another one of these, I just don't know where it is. So I'm like digging it out. We're really just going to pop a little bit of this on some of really bad scarring. I wish I had done one side with the primer and one side without, because this actually does look very different in terms of like whether it's sank into my pores or not. Texture's normal. Texture is normal. Nothing's going to make you not look textured. You know, don't believe the beauty filters. I'm actually really loving how that looks. And it feels a lot more matte than usual, but not in a like horrible way. So I'm just going to blast through the rest of my base. I probably will minimally talk through it. So keep up, guys. This brush is super expensive, but it is the best brush ever. I love it. You can do like the patting or you can do the like buffing. It's the Huda Beauty Face Build and Buff, that's what it is. Cream bronzer, which is a Bare Minerals Stick Foundation in Chestnut, Complexion Rescue Stick. And listen, I know my base routine is not cheap, by the way. So this is just like a bronzed glow for me, which is what I like to go for these days. It's very bronzy and as glowy as I dare to go, considering I've got mega oily skin. And then next step is I take the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. So this doesn't really give me that much coverage, but I just like it to brighten. And then I go in with coverage later. And listen, this is just what works for me. It might not work for you. And then I don't need to add coverage here, but I like a little bit of brightness. My chin here, straight down the middle. And I use this in shade, no idea. In shade Light 23. Super bright. I don't really need a huge amount of coverage under eye, to be honest. I do like it, but like if I'm doing my everyday face, I don't. I'm still going to go with another e.l.f. concealer, which is the Flawless Concealer, and this is in Fair Rose, and I literally just do. Oh, just going to spray my sponge with a little bit of Urban Decay All Nighter. And this really helps with creasing, I find. Like, oh, exponentially helps with creasing. And I find, because I wear a mask, that my face does look lifted. Even when I don't wear proper eyeshadow and I just do my lashes and liner for work, I find that it just really lifts everything. Like, Lord knows I need a bit of lifting. That's my liquid and cream base. I'm going to set my under eyes with a bit of RCMA powder. Well, I would if I have the tiniest bit of this left, so. So I'm not really intending to bake here, if I'm honest. It really is to set. Because you can see there's not really any product left behind in my under eye. Okay, it's not worked on. There we go. Stop it. Must have picked a little bit more up on this than I intended to. Blend. So it's set. It's giving me a nice bit of brightness under my eye. And then I do between my brows with this. So this is actually set down pretty well, which actually it doesn't normally set down. It's not quite transfer proof, but normally my skin, it doesn't set at all. Using this foundation, I have to set it myself. So, okay, that's interesting. And I'm just going to use a little bit of Laura Mercier. I'm not going to use as much as I normally would when I'm going out and about, because we don't like to waste Laura in this house. But how I would normally set is with a slightly more dense brush. When I'm on camera, I normally just use something fluffy because I don't really care, because I'm not normally leaving the house. And I just really push. This is the medium Laura Mercier powder. I like to really just push that into the skin. My skin feels great, like it feels great to me. Oh my God, okay. If this primer doesn't break me out, they may, because of the bloody scent, they may have actually converted me to being a primer person. Who would have thought that would ever happen? And I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. Since I'm on camera, I don't actually do this since wearing a mask. I know this chair is bloody squeaky. People ask this all the time, but this is just a random BH brush from a set that I bought on Beauty Bay ages ago, and it's not on Beauty Bay anymore, and it's not like, I've not seen it sold separately, not one that's like specifically like the one that I have. And then I'm just going to use my NARS bronzer, which is in Casino. So far we're at 20 minutes with my face, just so you know. And I do love to really bronze myself up. That's the thing that I really like to take my time on in the morning. That's where I'm at the moment. Blush wise, I'm going to keep things pretty neutral and use my same favourite everyday blush, which is my Bare Minerals in Blurred Buff. Yes, we have really hit pan on this. I have backups. And I have backups of my backups. If they dare to discontinue another one of my favourite items, I will buy 10. I will buy 10 of these. It's just my most favouriteest blush. And yes, I still do this when I'm wearing a mask. And I'm using this camera as a mirror, just so that you're aware. I love this blush so much. And then highlighter wise, so I go through different feelings of what highlighters I like to wear. I'm going to do Revlon Skin Lights today. I'm just going to give my face a quick spritz down. See this highlighter, Revlon Skin Lights in 201 Daybreak Glimmer. Is this not the most beautiful thing you have seen? Snoz, lip, chin, forehead. So far I'm really impressed. My skin feels great. It doesn't feel too makeup-y. It looks really good. I'm really happy so far. This is probably the most difference I've noticed with a primer that gives me like what I want, because I hate the likes of like Professional. It's not my favorite at all. Don't like how it feels on the skin. But this gave me some blurring. It feels really, it did feel moisturizing as well. It did feel a bit dimethicone-y. I'm not gonna pretend that it doesn't. I think the most similar that I can describe it is the Smashbox primer, but much smoother than that, much more moisturizing than that. I'm not really into the smell. I'm not into the smell. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off, finish filming my other video, which is my eyes, and I will be right back and we'll have a little chat. Okay, so I finished my makeup look. If the eyes and lips and lashes actually go up first, I will leave that linked down below, and up in the eye as well, and all. See what I remember to do. I'm really happy about how my base looks. I wear this foundation a lot and I love it. It's one of my absolute favourites, and I swear it never looks this good. I swear down, it never looks as good. It also feels great. I can't wait to try this out with a super matte full coverage foundation. I'm really impressed so far. The fragrance, I really could have done without it. Really could have done without it, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, moving on. Don't forget to go follow me over on Instagram. Do a few little looks over there, little bits of life stuff. Watch me enter giveaway over on my stories. No, I'm like half joking, but really not. Yeah, I'm really trying hard to post some good quality content up there, so I'd love for you to go and check that out. Welcome to my new subscribers, and thank you very much to those of you that have stuck around with me for so long. I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for being here. We're getting closer and closer to the goal of 1,000 in 2021 for me. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Like, welcome, come join the crew. Come join us. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you know that next time that I upload. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.